High school students in California get banned for disruptive non-mask wearing. A Best of Bind collection is available on TikTok. And finally, a teacher gets a rot saw by manipulating children. I'm Crotzer, and this is the Crotzer Show. Recently, two high school students in California decided to enter their campus without wearing a mask. And, well, let's just say it didn't work well in their favor. The NBC article reads, quote, "They were sent home and told not to come back with or without a mask," said Gary Nelson, whose children, Drew, 17, and Victoria, 16, attend the Springs Charter School's Temecula Student Center. If they do, they will be charged with trespassing, end quote. So, not only are these guys being banned from their school because they weren't wearing a mask, but in addition, being threatened with arrest if they try to go back, even if they decide to bow down and wear the mask. Now, to the people who are asking why the students decided not to wear a mask, well, in the article it says, quote, "Drew, a senior, and Victoria, a junior, were booted from the campus on August 19th when they declined to wear a mask because of their religious beliefs," stating, quote, "The Bible says we're made in the image of God, and Satan tries to cover that up. A mask is a sign of oppression," Nelson said Thursday, end quote. So, in accordance with their beliefs, they feel that the mask is a type of oppression relating to the Bible, and they choose not to wear the mask because of that belief. Now, in case you guys didn't know, that's actually allowed by law. In the schooling system, students are allowed their religious rights. However, I guess the fear against COVID outweighs anyone's religious beliefs, and I guess it gives schools the right to call the police on someone for not wearing a mask. Now, if you guys are asking why the school decided to ban the kids, this is what they had to answer. The article reads, quote, "Fabosi, the principal, said in a letter to Nelson, the father of the kids, that his children were disruptive and that they were violating the mandate from the California Department of Public Health," end quote. And this is what the principal said in the letter. She said, quote, "Each of your students refused to comply with the CDPH mask mandate for public schools. When asked by staff to wear a face covering, your students refused to comply." Fabosi continues, "When asked to leave the school premise and continue the day on home independent study, your student refused to leave the campus. Our resource officer arrived and your student was directed to leave campus," end quote. So the principal's excuse for banning kids from attending school was due to the students being disruptive. Merriam-Webster defines disruptive as disrupting or tending to disrupt some process, activity, condition, etc., causing or tending to cause disruption. With that said, I don't really see how not wearing a mask can be seen as disruptive since it is an inaction. Not an action that prevents teachers from teaching and students from learning. At the end of the day, these kids aren't bothering anyone. The class can still continue if the students don't wear a mask. So the school's misuse of the word disruptive is not a justified excuse to kick them out. Now, the principal disrupting school and calling police to remove them seems like a disruptive behavior. But what do I know, since I'm just a student? Our opinions are not valuable to our adult overlords. Now, before I end this segment, I wanted to read the last part of the article because I actually enjoyed the ending. So, the article states, quote, "Victoria said standing up for her principles has not been easy. It's hard to stand up for what's right. We choose not to wear a mask because it's not just an excuse. It's truly what we believe in," she said. "For me, I was nervous. I'm always respectful to every authority, especially teachers. I get along with all the staff, teachers, and other students. It was hard to do," end quote. Now, the reason I enjoy this part of the article is because I do value this girl's courage to stand up for what she believes in. I don't see a lot of kids my age standing up against the mask, despite the fact that kids are the ones who are impacted by the mask the most. It doesn't really bother me, but I do wish more students would get involved. Still, I am very happy knowing that there are still kids out there that want to stay true to their beliefs. And now a word from our sponsor.
Kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap. Presenting the Best of Biden collection, now on home video. Now you can enjoy all your favorite wacky moments from America's senile old granddad.
Well, you know, gay bathhouses and everything. It's all about round-the-clock sex. It's all, come on, man.
Including sniffing a baby, awkward hugs, numbers are hard,
Go to Joe 30330.
corn pop,
And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
racism,
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
stupid troops,
Clap for that, you stupid bastard. You stupid bastard. You stupid bastard.
blank stare. Blank stare part 2. Chris is Chuck.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right, it's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. I just did Chris.
And many more.
Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night, the phone. Make sure the kids hear word.
But wait, call within the next 10 minutes and receive a free copy of Kamala's Kooky Cackles. That's right, 6 full hours of ear-piercing cackles that the whole family can enjoy. Here's how to order.
Okay, so obviously this isn't a real sponsor. This is just a funny video that I found on Facebook that I thought was worth sharing. I didn't look into the creator of this video, but if the person who made it happens to be watching this video, I gotta tip my hat off to you, man, because this is comedy gold. I was cracking up when I first saw it. I think the best part of this entire video is just how much time the person spent watching Biden clips in order to create this. Like I said, man, respect, because that is true dedication. So lately, I've seen a lot of controversy over the Pledge of Allegiance. You know, the oath we say in schools every day as a way to honor our great country and the people that fought for it? Yeah. Well, I feel that in our current society, we are now living in a world where we are not only trying to erase our American values, but also trying to replace them with woke nonsense. Which brings me to our last segment. So there was a teacher that was recently canceled for making videos on TikTok that went viral. The first video I'm about to show you features the teacher with her saying that she took down the American flag in her classroom and then told her students if they wanted to say the Pledge of Allegiance, they can say it to a pride flag instead. Here's the crazy lady.
So during third period, we have announcements and they do the Pledge of Allegiance. I always tell my class, stand if you feel like it, don't stand if you feel like it, say the words if you want, don't have to say the words. So my class decided to stand but not say the words. Totally fine. Except for the fact that my room does not have a flag. It used to be there, but I took it down during COVID because it made me uncomfortable. And I packed it away and I don't know where, and I haven't found it yet. But my kid today goes, hey, it's kind of weird that we just stand and then, you know, we say it to nothing. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I gotta find it. Like, I'm working on it. I got you. In the meantime, I tell this kid, we do have a flag in the class that you can pledge your allegiance to. And he like looks around, he goes, oh, that one?
Yeah. I'm starting to think that she actually does know where the flag is. It's just she clearly just doesn't care about bringing it back in the class. Let's check out another clip of the lady to see if maybe that was just a one-off.
It's Pride Month! I will never not be awkward. That's fun for me. Happy Pride, everyone! It's June 1st, the start of Pride Month. Here's what I got going in my classroom. I got these flags from Target in like the dollar bin, so that's amazing. They didn't have all of them in the collection that they came out with, so I got all the ones that they had. As well as the inclusive pride flag. I pledge allegiance to the queers. I also got a really big pride inclusive flag. I need to put it up still, but it's gonna go up there and I need like a ladder. So that's gonna come later, but it's here, yay! So I love you all very much. For the people who are out, for the people who aren't out, you're appreciated, you're loved, you are enough. I support you, I got you.
Yeah, just as I thought. So, as you can see, this teacher is beyond insane. not only is this teacher displaying her personal beliefs in the classroom, and that's bad enough, what she's also doing is trying to manipulate kids into those beliefs. I wonder why. Now, before any of you ask, no, I'm not transphobic or homophobic or any other phobic you can think of. That's not the case. What I'm saying is that it's completely insane that we have people in our own education system trying to say that we should no longer say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, to the American flag, and instead say, don't say it, or in this case, say it to our rainbow flag that was created, and I'm quoting from the creator of the flag himself, Gilbert Baker, a symbol of pride for the gay community, end quote. I mean, it's completely disrespectful to the people who have fought and died for the rights we enjoy today. Now, I know that just like the teacher, there are thousands of people who seem to dislike this country, but that's rather confusing to me since they still choose to live here. If it is so much nicer in other countries, why do they continue to stay in this one? My guess is that they know, deep down, that America is still without a doubt the best place to live in. Even with its flaws, there is still no other place that offers the freedoms and the opportunities that we have here. Maybe, and just maybe, we should all really consider what we get to enjoy, while millions around the world face untold hardships that we couldn't imagine. And I think having a little gratitude and appreciation goes a long way. So encourage others to find things that they enjoy and turn them into positive things, rather than finding ways to feel victimized. Well guys, that's our show for today. If you enjoy my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And click the little bell icon, that way you won't miss any of my new content. Anyway, before I go, I would like to say thank you very much for getting me to 70 subscribers. I am very grateful. We just blasted to 70 subscribers in a week, and I am very grateful for that. Anyway, I wish you all a great Labor Day weekend, and I hope you guys have fun. I'm Crotzer, and thank you for joining me on The Crotzer Show. Peace out, guys.